After our game of the day, the Reebok's Arsenal made 3 changes from the...
But as you mentioned there, it's just difficult to see where they're going to find a goal or two.
A stranger to playing as a right back, but of course, much of his recent football. Here's Kevin Davis. Not much time after the international. Fàbregas eventually getting it. He demanded it a bit earlier. It's a fine ball by Sendros into the space that Fàbregas was moving into. Football in Norway. Flamini. Fàbregas. Kleb's ball. Van Persie. He's in here. And Al-Habsi wasn't aware that...
to get the shot away. Breaking into very good space, had he? The game. Bentner completely unmarked here as he made the long run. J. Lloyd Samuel couldn't get anything on it at the front post. Pattern of the game established.
Touched on by Bentner. Diaby. And Percy wanting to get it onto the left foot.
Down into the ground. And with that amount of pace on it, there's nothing Almunia can do here. What a terrific cross from Steinson.
Type of football had come from the Gunners in the opening minutes. But with 14 minutes on the clock, it's Bolton who score. Here's Bentner trying to... Here's Fàbregas. Arsene Wenger must ensure, really. It's amazing what a goal it's got to recover. Fàbregas. Stopping the momentum of moves. Clipped by Flamini. Did away that time. Samuel. Fàbregas in there fighting, and now Fàbregas. Diaby just about collected by Cleveland. Fàbregas trying to plot got here for Kleb. Toure, reflection on the shot. A sudden goal area can't be too easy. He was setting off to try and deal with it, but it actually was well wide of his goal. And another. Toure again. Juice. Referee will try. Only it's a red card. Arsenal have got
this boy certainly had no hesitation, and he's quite right. It's a shocking challenge.
Ball. As I say, in the current climate, referees are reaching for red cards for those type of tackles, and the players know that. But here's a Bentner. He's still going on. There's a deflection that took it as far. And Percy. He's going to play a bit deeper now. Toure. One thing Arsene Wenger's team has had might not be getting carried away with the circumstances here in Bolton's favour. Would remember recent by Toure. Free kick to Arsenal against Ivan Campo.
I think that's where they want to make those kind of tackles, and they are cynic.
Flamini did well to make that. Here's Fàbregas. Toure's spent a lot of time decision because Gallas was making up the ground. about waiting the pass.
It looked as if they were going to take Bolton apart, but the goal has asked the question.
Telling Arsenal go to the left where Clichy is waiting. Fàbregas, they get there. Fàbregas again.
A lot deeper. They're due a break, and they certainly get it here. It's tailor-made for a right foot shot from Matt Taylor, but he lets it go across his body. Doesn't strike it particularly well. Comes off the left heel of William Gallas here, just enough to run.
Obviously had a piece of William Gallas in it. Taylor took it on. Now Fàbregas is in trouble here. And Arsenal have just got to keep their heads. Otherwise, they'll be down to 9. It's just yellow for Cesc. Bent the heads down. Fàbregas. Back heel for Toure. By an early-ish Bolton counter-attack. And it's all gone blacker and blacker since then. Toure. Arsenal with 10 men. And 2-0 down. And it's going to take something very... Over the ball.
I don't think it can score from that angle as well outside the front post. Great start from Bolton, exactly what Gary Megson would have demanded. The last thing he wants here is Bolton to...
As he did on the first goal coming in from the opposite side. Fàbregas. Van Persie. Here's Toure. Got two strikers in the middle and Fàbregas backing up in midfield. A worthy effort.
It's a half chance. He opened it up nicely for himself on the right side. He just dropped his shoulder to get away from Campo. It's a system, I think, that keeps Van Persie and Ben playing almost as a right wing back, trying to get Clichy forward on the other side. So almost the last throw of the dice here for Arsene Wenger. Do well. Took a big skid away from him. He anticipated it. Decent shot on target.
Interesting if Arsenal were to get the next goal. Doesn't really look like that in this second half. Gallas have a quick chat. Oh, and it's Gallas round the back, and he's in for Arsenal. They've got one back. A contribution from the captain.
Heinsohn, who's at the back post here for Bolton. Little nick off Campo, and Gallas is reading it round the back post, and all of a sudden it's game on.
Well, even if it hadn't nicked off Campo, Steinson was nowhere near Gallas.
Two up top, so not hugely disadvantaged. All of a sudden he's got an awful lot of work to do.
Here's Adebayor. Walcott. Arsenal have breathed a bit of new life into their... Fàbregas. Fàbregas. Adebayor trying to give him the angle. It's a brilliant play. Great save by Al-Habsi. Kleb going in after it was Flamini. Letting this slip.
It's a terrific layoff from Adebayor. Flamini just opens his body. Al-Habsi does brilliantly. I don't think Gary Cahill... Yeah, straightforward decision.
The ball just about on the penalty spot. Here goes Robin Van Persie. It's 2-2. Some comeback from 10 men Arsenal. Not finished yet.
The wrong foot, the goalkeeper, and Arsene Wenger knows it's back on.
In attack. Has made for a dramatic transformation here. But where do we go from here? The draw's not much good to Bolton, and psychological scars to be... Further heroics here. was out there on the left. Guthrie. Van Persie. Fàbregas for Adebayor. What?
He's on side. I think it's Andy O'Brien who's deepest for Bolton. In fact, there's two there. Taylor Samuel also playing him on side. He's just shaking them.
And Walcott finds Fàbregas. Van Persie. Good for him to get a goal under his belt. He's come back, quick free kick. Fàbregas, Adebayor's flagged offside.
The ball was good. Oh, he's onside. Well onside. Taylor Samuel this side playing him on.
One of those games, Bolton victories, so maybe he's the man to turn it back Bolton's way. Adebayor, Van Persie, see what he... Arsene Wenger's complaining that Bolton are time wasting here. Clichy, Fàbregas. Adebayor, Kolo Touré tried to pick him out. Kleb. Fàbregas. And he'd fouled Samuel, and Bolton given the advantage. But Theo Walcott trying to... 30 seconds of the 90, but it's going to be 4 added minutes. And here's Kleb in behind Bolton Wanderers. Fàbregas! Goal! It got there in the end, and Arsenal have got there at the end. Extraordinary. For a team with 10 men, for a team that was 2-0 down.
Well, they just lose Alexander Kleb, drifts into the left channel, they're not picked up. Hoping somebody is going to attack the front post. And it's Fàbregas who gets himself in there. Loads of time to look up there, Kleb. Good pick out. Well, a couple of deflections, but no more, surely, than this 10-man Arsenal side deserve. A heroic effort here when they look down and out at 2-0 down and a man down.
Off Andy O'Brien and then J. Lloyd-Samuel. And his players have seen a seemingly impregnable position. I know they're playing Arsenal, but Arsenal, 5 chances Arsenal are saying we're going to hold on to now. We've put another defender on. Andy O'Brien got the telling touch because that was the one that sent it goalwards, and J. Lloyd-Samuel could do nothing about it. Fàbregas celebrates the goal and the comeback that has reinvigorated
The changes that Arsene Wenger made, absolutely critical to the outcome of this game. He's on the touchline, Arsene Wenger, he's wanting them up the pitch. He's
2-0 down and a man light. And who would have thought that avoiding relegation, they were 2-0 up, but Arsene Wenger with a real show of emotion here, because his troops, depleted by the sending off of Abu Dhabi and being 2-0 down, have bounced back in the most dramatic fashion. It was an untidy winning goal, but it was no more maybe than Arsenal deserved with the way they addressed their problems. The manager played a big part in changing the... And Arsenal were strong enough and confident enough to go on and end there.
No, I don't consider it's my goal, but I think sometimes you have to be there, you have to try to do it. And in the last few games we've been a bit unlucky conceding this kind of goals in our box. And you know, today we had luck and it went in their goal, so it's okay.